Good afternoon, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Today, we had our shipment from Chicago, the donation of this very rare IVC 960 full color editing video unit, reel-to-reel 1-inch tape machine. As you can tell, it's got many cards to this thing that runs this unit. This is what you call the Cadillac of all machines. Literally, this was one of the best IVC 1-inch machines that they ever made. I mean, I think it was their last one they actually made. There is other versions of this, which is more smaller units, but this is the larger unit with the features on it. And I'm gonna walk over and point out a few things and show you some stuff, and we can talk a little bit more about this machine. All right. First of all, as you can see, this is the machine, and it works on a very small scanner, as you can see right here. It has all the bells and whistles for playback, rewind, record. I mean, this thing is the shit for the machine. I mean, this thing is what you call top quality, literally. This thing weighs about 275 pounds. Yes, it's very heavy. As you can see, I got it on one of my lift carts so I can roll it around. This thing has all the bells and whistles. Audio 1, 2, 3, video syncs. It's got the buttons for stop, fast forward, rewind. But the best thing about this machine is it's solid state, and as you can see, the cards actually pop out of this thing. So they do need a really good cleaning, which I'm going to get some spray and be able to spray these down before I reinstall them. But the cards look like they're okay. I want to clean the gold contacts with basically with some deoxit cleaner. I'm going to get these gold contacts cleaned. I want to get the cards sprayed down, get all the gook off of them. This thing has been sitting for quite a while, but I think it's going to fire up really nice after I get it all cleaned up and put together. Shouldn't be no big deal at all. But as you can see, the cards are very dirty, but they need to be cleaned. All right, this is a very unusual machine because, to give you a good example, if you see here, this is a small reel for IVC, okay? Comes right off. That's a small reel. This thing was built to accommodate editing and full-size reels, where the smaller IVC 1-inch color machines were only really able to accommodate the small reels like this. This one was able to handle the gigantic reels for editing. Basically, it's a really good machine. You can put a big reel here, big reel there. You can get longer time out of the recording. Great video scan. It's got everything's on bearings. This thing is bearing driven. As you can see, this is the audio and control stack. If I could just get this off. This is the audio and control stack right here, which runs your race head, the audio head, and your control heads, which wrap around this one unit right here. But this is what you call the Cadillac of all 1-inch machines made by IVC. A lot of TV stations did have these during the day. This is probably from around 1971 when they came out. This thing weighs like a behemoth Titanic. It's extremely heavy. Solid aluminum base with a killer shutting door to protect it. This thing, if you want a 1-inch machine by IVC, this was the machine to find. As you can see, the actual circuit boards, they're very dirty. We're going to clean these up, clean the contacts up and reinsert them before I even power this thing up to see if I can get any power coming out of it. This was a really amazing unit. But as you can see, it was solid state, and it was ICs. It had ICs built into these cards from 1971. This is amazing because in 71, most stuff didn't really have ICs at that time, but this particular model, they used IC on all these cards. This is very unusual. But anyways, as you can see, this is a very robust machine. All the bells and whistles. Audio 2, Audio 1, video signal, tracking, pitch, error codes. You got your record function section for inserting and playback. You got your Audio 1 and 2. You got your counter. Fast forward, all these buttons, they all work. This thing has been sitting around probably for quite a while. I want to thanks for the donation from the person I got this from in Chicago. He donated it to my Obsolete Video Services. He said I'd be able to get some use out of it. He wasn't asking a lot of money for it. He didn't really get what he was asking for it, so he gladly said, I'll donate it to you if you pay the shipping. The shipping from from Chicago to Arizona on this unit was $500. Well worth it for this piece of history, for this machine. That somebody's going to come up with a hurrah videotape of something broadcast, like TV movie horror host or something like that, and you have to have this very machine to play it on. That's why I search out very rare video machines, because one day you're going to need them for something very, very valuable on videotape, and you got to have the machine to do it. So Obsolete Video Services is going to get this machine running, going to get it cleaned up, going to get it serviced. I am just blown away. This came today by truck. This is a very rare IVC 960. If you have never seen one, this is a full editing, full frame, full reel size editing unit. It was the last machine they made. They made some earlier ones prior to this, but they were more compact. They could only accommodate the small reel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this piece of history. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's sort of like being on Jupiter 2 and Lost in Space with all the buttons and stuff. It's just totally bizarre, but this is really a cool piece of history. Very rare video format. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.